So it was my fault. Once again, the system is doing their job because it was my fault. You know, as a felon, my dumb ass didn't think I thought it was okay to be in a gun range, because it was a gun range with police officers and little people up in there and everything that's licensed. I thought it was okay to be in a gun range, but with me being my first felony case and not really knowing, yeah, that's what happened. You know, they end up, somebody ended up turning that in. I was on Facebook with my ex Phoenix and Armani, and somebody had turned that video in on me, just like this video with the peppermill shit. Somebody had turned it in on me, and I ended up getting a charge. So, you know, I had to learn from it, and now I know I can't be in one no more. You feel me? Yes, indeed. Gotta be careful. Appreciate that, bro. Your gun has to be licensed. I can't get a licensed gun because I'm a felon now. Yeah, I'm a felon. So I wasn't supposed to be inside of a gun range, even though it's a facility that open for the public and they don't check, like, you know. But I'm paying for the consequences now, so, you know, I'm having to pay a lot of money for lawyers and a lot of bullshit, man. But it come with it. I'm just thankful that I'm in a position to be able to pay for it, because I ain't gonna lie, man. In my past, I've made some really, I had a lot of trial and error coming up, just living in the moment and not thinking of the biggest, not really thinking of things in totality. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I prepared myself at about a year and a half ago. I started to prepare myself for having money over here for this and having money over here for other things that could occur, you know? And I'm hard-headed. It took happening to me twice. Hold on. Okay, so cool. Can you stop by Little Caesars and grab one of them, you know what I like, them 3 meat, 3 cheese with the heart attack, and also grab me the M&M version of that one shit that I like, that cake, that brownie, and also the I think it's the cookies and cream. Get some garlic sauce too. I appreciate it. All right, I'll talk to you when you get here. Love you. Little Caesars got roaches. Where's it? It's cool for right now. It's cool for right now. We all learn. That's right, Bree. I hope it's a misunderstanding. What was a misunderstanding? Get money. Chin up. Yeah, the chin always gonna be up, no matter what. I'm in Vegas. I'll be watching Dirty Diners. Don't be telling me no shit like that. You got. Shit. Really everywhere got a little everywhere. You know. You and Armani not together no more. Why would you say that? Yeah, that's why I just got to get off the phone with you on the way home. Why would you say that? Thank you, Miami Melanin. We appreciate it. TKO, you put your Air Baba G's on and keep step. You feel me? Not the Air Baba G's. You gotta be somebody from Instagram to know that name. Yeah, I came out with the little Air Baba G's when I was on Instagram back in the day. I just noticed you on your real page. When did it come back? It came back about a month and a half ago. Yeah, my bad. Misheard. Don't need no wrong information getting out already. Yeah, trust me. You know, there's so many motherfucking BIGO detectives and lawyers and judges from BIGO. They know more about me than I know about myself, apparently. TKO, what about us? Your host that's across the street. You show BIGO so much love that now I'm across the street more than I'm over here. Whenever I'm over here, I'm only over here to give an update on what's going on. So tonight I was supposed to have the drip idol, so I'm letting everybody know that we're not having the drip idol. So yeah. What's up, Looky? We about to go across the street in just a minute. But I wanted to come over here first and just let everybody know and inform everybody that we're not having a drip idol until Thursday. Cotton candy, because some people don't, believe it or not, even though a lot of people follow over there, a lot of people don't really, everybody don't got that app. Yeah, I've been on here the other side way before everybody over here. Oh, okay. Good evening, Snowman. What you doing later? Shit, man, just chilling right now. What's up, Noel? What's up, Lady Dia? Yeah, we're just chilling right now. We ain't on nothing. Can you do poly auditions again? Yeah, I mean, yeah, they gonna do it. Yeah, the girls gonna do it. I'll probably sit this one out though. Jason Lee over there, he got paid. That's what's up. Yeah, I already knew about all of them. I heard before a lot of people about him, about Milan, about a few others too. There's a few others heavy hitters that's over here that's going over there. So you missed the poly auditions. It was fun, just chilling. I got my HC across the street. What is across the street? You gotta ask the comments. I can't talk. I can't speak on it. Yes, indeed. I'm just glad everybody started. You know, don't get me wrong. I ain't saying like I'm the first person to went across the street and got a check, but I know when I came and I was like, you know, like this is what you should do. It's a smart thing to do. Like you got to understand. Well, I ain't gonna talk about. I'll talk about that over there. You know, because I don't want to disrespect this app because this app still show me love, and you know, you never know what I got an agency over here and shit. So if you know what's going on, you know what's going on. If you don't, you know, you ain't gonna hear it from me though. Just want to make sure you get paid here before gifting. No, I don't get paid here. I'm not a host over here no more. Let me see what my mommy said. Let me see. All right, cool. Yeah, I still got my agency. I got agency on both sides. Okay, Noel, I appreciate you, baby. But yeah, I just want to come over here and let y'all know about the drip bottle tonight. We're going to cancel it tonight, and we're going to have it Thursday. What's up, Jeanette? What we wilding about? Let's keep them taps going, everybody. Let's keep them taps going. Let's get a couple of shares going. Can you come back on? If that's, well, after a year, I signed the contract. I signed the contract across the street. But yeah, I can most definitely, BIGO fuck with me just like the across the street fuck with me. Nah, things are handled, you know. And Armani, she knows we live on a principle. Like we'd have been through so many things in our life to where it's like, even if situations cause to be uncomfortable, you gotta always believe that whatever happens in your life is the best thing for you. You know, whether you agree with it or not, whether it comes out of nowhere, you gotta say, you know, the best thing in life, like the universe is always perfecting itself. The universe is God, the creator, the Alpha and Omega. So whatever is happening to you, whether you perceive it as a negative event or positive, just due to your psychological programming, you got to just believe that it's for you. It's God's purpose for you, and it's going to be beneficial if you allow it to be beneficial. That's the key word. A lot of people don't allow themselves to learn from certain situations. They just look at it, they gripe about it, they allow themselves to stress about it. But with me, like as a man, being a leader and shit like that, I got to always make sure I'm leading by example on how to be, even when the heat is turned up, how to never tuck my tail, how to never bend my head, always keep my chin up and stay positive. You feel me? Yeah. What's up, Tisha? What's going on with you, stranger? Stranger danger? Yeah. Well, PJ, what I'll say is it is all right. As long as I'm breathing, as long as my family's taken care of, as long as I'm, you know, got gratitude in my heart, it's always all right. Nothing much. I'm blessed. Sentencing, I guess my sentencing date for a gun charge for being at the gun range for attempted possession, not for possession, but for attempted possession for being at a gun range. Keep that in the mind frame, but you have your moments, as I'm sure, yeah, because I'm human, yeah. So most definitely. And that's why you got to keep this shit disciplined. You got to keep your mind disciplined at all times, because don't get me wrong, you can get discouraged, especially when you have a lot of shit happen to you that's like, you be like, what? Like, what? Like, for real, God? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it can get disappointing. It can be discouraging, you know. But I always look back at it. What happened to me in 2014, that was the most discouraging, because You know, I was getting charged for not convicted, but I was getting charged for a rape case that I didn't even do. You know, I didn't even know the white girl. The white girl came from, you know, my little homie that was living with me at the time, and within 24 hours I was facing 10 to life for a crime I didn't even commit. So it's just like, if that had happened and that came out the clear blues, then anything can happen to me. And I just got to always be thankful for my moments and continue to stay disciplined mentally. And you know, because another thing is I go through everything sober minded. So it's like a lot of niggas go through shit and they got weed. They sit up there and they blaze their weed, they pop pills, or they got their drink. You know what I'm saying? But me, I go through everything sober minded. So it just be like, you know, I got to keep my mind right. Because just because you smoking or just because you drinking, that shit ain't gonna get rid of nothing. You know, so I'd rather just attack everything head on with a sober mind and understand. I always gotta tell myself, like, wait a minute. The devil, Satan, none of that shit nothing can happen to me that God don't allow it. So if God allowed it, it's for my greater good. I always gotta remind myself that at all times. Every time I want to just trip and be like, what the fuck? Like, huh? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I stopped sipping lean probably like 2 months ago now. Yeah, before I went to New York. Yeah. But with me, it's always like that. You know, it be shit that comes out the clear blues. Like, you know what I'm saying? It don't be something like, okay, Capone did this. He did this major, it'd be like some petty shit, but that petty shit could be somehow the petty shit turns into some serious shit. So like, kind of like, I don't know if I ever told you this story and why I officially went to prison. So we already know when I first went down, it's because something I didn't do. I got on probation. I got a coercion, 5 years probation. So anyway, I served out almost my whole thing of probation, right? And I only have 4 months of probation left. Outstanding. I was outstanding with it. I never got in trouble before. Never had no problems. I did my shit like the way I was supposed to do. I didn't have shit. I wasn't drinking. I wasn't smoking. So I didn't have no problems. So at the end, my nigga Super calling me right now. What up, brother? Hey, I'm gonna call you in just a minute. I'm on live right now. I'm gonna call you right when I got for live, all right?
But just because I'm about to get my ass on that, so I guess when we done, we'll just chop up.
All right, fam. All right. And what I was saying. So anyway, once again I made another error, you know, and this thing, and this is my fault again. Even though this is petty, it's petty, but it's still a violation. It's not me going out there catching a charge. It's not me doing anything in the streets. But I surprised Armani by taking her to Hawaii for her birthday, right? So I'm thinking like I'm about to be reinstated. You know, I don't never get in trouble and shit like that. So they're gonna reinstate me, right? So a little bride I was dealing with named Z, her mother had, you know, snitched on me or whatever, let her know that I was out of town because we wouldn't help her with bills and shit like that because we had been helping her every month. So she wanted some more money. I felt like she wanted to extort me or some shit like that, and I'm not gonna have that. So she had to turn me in or whatever. And I'm thinking that, you know, okay, the judge is gonna be leaning it with me. I go sit down, right? I don't think I've ever told y'all this. It's gonna be a part of my book and my documentary. So I'll go sit down or whatever. And when I'm sitting down, a private investigator come and pick me up out my cell and say they went through my phone and they found a number of a female that was a prostitute. And the prostitute coincidentally was locked up in CCDC. So I was in the county, I was in CCDC, that's what they call it. Clark County. So I'm sitting down there on a case because I violated my probation by going out of town. And now they coming to me saying that a girl that's locked up in the county is saying that I'm her pimp. But keep in mind, this girl, I just know of her through Z because Z worked with her at a place called Cheetahs. They don't got Cheetahs no more out here, but they was working at a place called Cheetahs and shit. And one day her man was beating on her and she got a son. One day her man was beating on her. And Z was like, hey, can they please come and stay with us for the weekend or whatever? So anyway, the girl ended up calling me to say where to pick her up because Z was at work. I went to go pick up the girl, so that's the only reason why her number was in my phone. She stayed with us for 2 days. For 2 days. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I put this on my soul. God can kill me, I can die of AIDS. I I didn't think nothing of it. That happened back in June or July. I didn't think nothing of it. So anyway, I go sit down for this probation shit. They come to me. Old girl had she had did something to where they was gonna take her child away from her. They was gonna take her son away from her. So she said, if you don't want to lose your son, then tell us who your pimp is. Of course, she don't have no ties to me like that. But since her number is in my phone, they asked her about me. She said, oh, okay, well, yeah, this was my pimp. So they just wanted me to do prison time. Instead of reinstating me, they said, well, this is what we can do. We can drop that pimping and pandering charge. We can drop that charge to a misdemeanor. I forgot what it was called. It was called something with pandering. It wasn't pimping on it. It was just pandering. And they said, we can drop that charge and we can just revoke you and send you to prison for the 2 years because you did violate in the first place. And they put me, it was like a catch-22. It's like I couldn't win. You know what I'm saying? It's like I was fucked up because I couldn't bail out because I was on probation at the time. Like right now, I'm not on probation. I thank God so much I'm not on probation or parole, because if I was on probation or parole, I would have got locked up for that peppermill shit. Any type of contact you have with the police when you're on probation or parole, it's like automatic, you get locked up. And then you just got to have your lawyer. I mean, you can't even have a lawyer at that time. They just got to come down and they got to understand the situation and let you know if you can get out or not. So I had to cop to that charge, that misdemeanor, pandering misdemeanor. And that's the real reason why I ended up serving 2 years. Crazy, right? So anyway, I get out. I served my parole. I had like 3 months left. I served parole. I get off of parole, right? I'm starting my life up back over again. Everything is cool. We kind of struggling, man, kind of struggling. They come home and, we was kind of struggle. All I wanted to do was take whatever money I had left. I sold one of my cars so I could make sure I gave Armani, because Armani, I wanted her to get her body done. She wanted to get her body done. So I helped her out. I didn't want to worry about nothing that I wasn't worried about me. I wasn't worried about no new clothes. I wasn't worried about none of that, because I also understood that, if I get her body done, she'll be happy mentally. And, she dances, so that can help us get money. So why invest in anything that I need when she needs certain things? So I ended up getting her body done. We slowly started coming up a little bit. And then I started doing the poly. I started getting really, 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 really known for the poly shit on Facebook. And I had a girl named Phoenix, and she wanted to go. She was in the army or whatever. She wanted to go to the gun range, so we ended up going to the gun range. Once again, we left. Nothing. We didn't think nothing of it. About 4 or 5 months later, this is so fucked up. Like I said, my life is like a movie, y'all. My life is like a movie. So about 6 months later, I was Armani Goes to Work. This is before I came to BIGO. Armani Goes to Work. It's in December of 2020. And she calls me on the phone, crying or whatever. I'm like, what's going on? And she tells me, she says, they arrested me because I had a warrant for unpaid tickets, and I didn't have a driver's license. Can you come and pick up the car? Right? And I'm like, my heart dropped. I'm like, where you at? She's like, well, I'm just down the street. So I hurry up and rush down there. As soon as I get there, I see her in handcuffs and shit like that, right? What's up, Splash? I get there, she in handcuffs. They immediately take the handcuffs off of her and put the handcuffs on me and say, you have a warrant for your arrest. I'm like, wait a minute, what you talking about? Y'all cold. I'm like, y'all cold, that's cold. And they're like, so they let Armani go, they put me in handcuffs. And I'm like, so what's going on? They wouldn't talk to me. They don't never talk to me. So I finally get down there. They tell me I got a warrant for possession of a firearm, because 6-7 months ago I was in a gun range. So anyway, Armani ended up bailing me out. I ended up getting that, and I ended up just fighting. I ended up getting me a really good lawyer. I ended up getting really big on BIGO, making a lot of money. I ended up being able to get the best lawyer money can buy. They ended up prolonging my shit, prolonging it, because now we in 2022. And in January, I think like January 12th, I ended up copping a plea. So my sentencing date was for May 11th, and that's why we here on May 11th. So now we here on May 11th. On Christmas, we was at the Pepper Mill. Let's rewind it. We was at the Pepper Mill. And y'all seen that incident, you know. Maybe I was wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and fess up. Maybe I was wrong for going live like I always do and filming people while I'm live or whatever. Okay, I'm a man up to whatever I gotta take accountability for. But in the back of my mind, I'm not thinking that this shit gonna come back to hunt me, right? So I got this shit coming up on May 11th, and I guess people knew it was my sentencing day. So anyway, they convinced whoever to go ahead and file charges up on me or whatever and shit like that. Somebody from this app or whatever. So that's what happened with that. So everybody thought I was in jail, but I didn't have to go to jail, no shit like that. But everything is being handled, and we're gonna continue to rise above or whatever. So that's what's going on in my life. I got 2 misdemeanors for the pepper mill shit when me and Korea got poured out, and I got a sentencing on May 11th, even though that was already public record and stuff like that. So, we're gonna handle whatever comes to us, and we're gonna continue to pull with. We ain't gonna be taking no donations and no shit like that. I was just playing with y'all yesterday, and we ain't gonna have our head down, and we ain't gonna make this no sad story, because I'm built for whatever comes my motherfucking way. I'm gonna be a man no matter what. I'm gonna stand tall through it all, and my family gonna be good. So I don't want nobody, feeling like they gotta, do whatever. Just continue to rock with us. Y'all feel me? Just continue to rock with us like y'all do. You feel me? It don't even matter what or where. Do you for you? Yeah, they waited 5 months later. Thank you for explaining, support. Already love me, Janet. So look, hey y'all, I'm about to go over here to this motherfucking this